By chance, the man noticed the beans rolling on the table and discovered a terrifying secret. This indicated that the watchtower they were stationed at had severely tilted. Worse yet, after years of enduring superstorms, the watchtower had become badly damaged. The reactor had also experienced a minor leak during a massive tsunami. The team had to take iodine baths once a week to counteract the radiation. To make matters worse, the storm had swept away all the supplies. Not only had the watchtower's drinking water run out, but even the food in the fridge was almost gone. To survive, the four-man team could only eat the smallest amount of food each day to maintain basic energy levels. They had been stationed at this tower for 2 years. According to the rules, personnel rotations were supposed to happen every 2 years, but for some unknown reason, despite the time having long passed, they still hadn't seen any comrades coming for the rotation. Just as they were about to give up hope, Jack, who was on watch, suddenly noticed something horrifying. A ship was quietly approaching, but there was no signal on the radar. Due to the strange circumstances, the captain immediately ordered the communications officer to identify whether it was friend or foe. But no matter how Ellie called out, there was no response from the ship. Jack guessed that it was most likely the ship that had come to rotate them, but the captain decisively pressed the alarm button, instructing David to stand by on deck. Though confused, they obeyed orders and turned the mouths of their cannons on the unknown ship. The ship kept approaching, and their hearts were in their throats. Just as they were about to fire, the captain suddenly changed his mind, considering the possibility that the ship might carry their own comrades. He ordered Jack to drive the yacht to investigate. Though Jack was reluctant, he obeyed the order, as military discipline was ingrained in him. As he got closer to the ship, the letters on its hull became clearer. It was the rotation ship they had been waiting for. But strangely, there was not a single soldier aboard. It seemed like a ghost ship, floating silently on the calm sea. Jack, suppressing his inner fear, boarded the ship. He began to search every corner of the ship carefully. Entering the messy cabin, he found everything covered in spider webs. It was clear that the ship had been abandoned for a long time. But why was it here? Could it really be just a coincidence? As Jack ventured deeper into the cabin, he unexpectedly found some personal items, even 4 sets of military protective gear. At this point, Jack was certain that these were the gear for the comrades coming to rotate them, but now they were nowhere to be found. Fortunately, all the food supplies were still intact. Starving, Jack immediately began to eat. Unbeknownst to him, the captain, having received no response, feared that Jack had met with an accident. The only option was to destroy the ship, but since the distance had exceeded the cannon's range, they had to use their ultimate weapon. This required both the captain's and Ellie's keys to activate. Ellie clearly disagreed with the captain's decision, but knowing the consequences of disobeying orders, she hesitantly handed over the key. The captain inserted both keys to start the computer program, and soon they obtained the random launch password. Just as Ellie was about to say something, the captain coldly rejected her. At that moment, Jack finally remembered the intercom he had turned off. As soon as he turned it on, he was so scared that he nearly wet himself.
We've gone live. Repeat, we've gone live.